What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Prosper back with another reaction video. In this video, I'm about to react to Starr, Code of the Streets. Shout out to Mike Gillens for requesting this track. I'm ready to see what's up with this, bro. It's been a long minute since I reacted to Starr. This is one of my favorite duos ever, you know what I mean? The chemistry is top tier between Premier and Guru, so I'm excited for this one. And it's Code of the Streets, so he's going to be dropping that, I guess you could say, wisdom, right? About the streets and all that type of shit, street life and all that type of shit. So before we get into the video, though, I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, run down the key subs. Let's go. Post notifications on. With that being said, let's check this out. All right, let's get it.
Take this, for example, young brothers want rep, cause in the life they're living, you can't have step. It starts with the young ones doing crimes for fun, and if you ain't down, you'll get played out, son. So let's get a car, you know I fly with. Get a dent, pull a screwdriver, and be off quick with the dope ride, yeah, and a rowdy crew. We could bag us a Benz and an Audi too, even a Jeep or van, goddamn, we're getting ours, yo. Take a trip up the strip and be like Starr, so it doesn't matter if the cops be scoping. They can't do jack, that's why a young brother's open to do anything, anywhere, any place. Buck wild in another court case. It's the code of the streets.
Okay.
They might say that we're a menace to society, but at the same time I say, why is it me? Am I the target for destruction? What about the system and total corruption? I can't work at no fast food joint, I got some talent, so don't you get my point? I'll organize some brothers and get crazy loot, selling D-R-U-G-S's and clocking dollars true. Cause the facto, yo, that suits me fine. I gotta have it so I can leave behind the mad poverty, never having, always needed. If a sucker steps up, then I leave him bleeding. I gotta get mine, I can't take no shorts. And while I'm selling, here's a flash report. Organized crime, they get theirs on the down low. Here's the ticket, wanna bet on a horse show? You got to be a pro, do what you know. When you're dealing with the code of the streets.
I'll mess with it, bro. I'm gonna just let it ride. Beat is dope too.
9 times out of 10 I win. With the skills I be wielding, got the 10th one kneeling, let me express my feelings. Cool has never been one to play a big shot. It's just the styles I got that keep my mic hot. And fuck turning my back to the street scene. It gives me energy, so I'ma keep fiends coming just to get what I'm selling. Maybe criminal or felon, dropping gems on your melon. So keep abreast to the gangsta conquest. Underground roughnecks, pounds of respect. I've never been afraid to let loose my speech. My brothers know I kick the code up the streets.
Alright, now this is fire, bro. The beat is tough too, bro. So I guess he's just telling you, like, the mind of a youngin', right? That's just what it is, the entire track. And their point of view and perspective when it pertains to the streets. No, I like it, bro. I like it. I feel like it was short, though. Probably because there was no, like, chorus or whatever. But, I mess with it, you know what I mean? For what the song is and all that type of shit. So yeah, he's just taking you in the mind of a youngin', right? That's trying to get young brothers want rep, right? So I know he has a song called, I think it's like Just to Get a Rep or something like that, right? And I reacted to that on my Patreon. So yeah, it's basically they want that, I guess, status, or they want the name, live up to a name or something. I don't know, whatever rep is, you know what I mean? In their minds and all that, right? So because they live for other people's approval. Because when you're a youngin', bro, you lack maturity and all this type of shit. So I like it, bro. He really does a great job, I guess you could say, of taking you through the mind of what young people think of, right? When it comes to the street life and all that type of shit, right? Because in the life they're living, you can't half step, you can't be a halfway crook, right? Like Mobb Deep said as well, and whatnot. So you got to be fully committed to the streets or not committed at all. There's no 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit. Starts with the young ones doing crime for fun, and if you ain't down, you get played out, son. And then talking about they're trying to rob a car, right? Get a dent puller. What's a dent puller? Dent puller. But screwdriver. That's how niggas be. You know what I mean? Starting old cars and shit, right? You could put it in the ignition. You could put a flathead screwdriver in the ignition, and then just ride off with that shit, right? We can bag us a Benz, an Audi too, even a Jeep or a van. Goddamn, we getting ours. That's just basically what the first verse is about. Second verse, he's talking about some interesting stuff, right? They might say we're a menace to society, and that's how a lot of young niggas in the streets are looked at. But at the same time, I say, why is it me? Am I a target for destruction? What about the system and total corruption? That's some real shit right there, right? There's more to, I guess you could say, there's more reason why youngins act the way they act and why they fall for that lifestyle, right? And why that, I guess you could say, that lifestyle has been created, life of crime, right? And it just comes from just the community being fucked up because of corruption and just the way the system is created as well, right? It's to fuck over a certain group of people, right? I can't work at no fast food joint. I got some talent, so don't you get my point? I'll organize some brothers in crazy loot selling DRUGS and clocking dollars troop. So talking about they look down on I guess you could say minimum wage jobs, right? A 9 to 5 or whatever, fast food joint, because what is it called? Because they got talent and whatnot, right? Youngins and whatnot. So talking about, I'd rather get that fast cash, fast life, right? Rather than work a job and whatnot type shit. And then they don't be hiring like that and whatnot as well. So I mess with this track, bro. He does a really good job. The mad poverty, never having. I like this line right here. The mad poverty, never having, always needing. That's some real shit right there, bro. And I like this line too in verse 3. 9 times out of 10, I win with the skills I beat. Wilden. So that's a dope line, right? Wilden, ain't that like it's what is it called? It's like wood shop term, right? Or something like that, to wield, or something. I don't know. I think that's what it is, if I'm not mistaken. But it just means skills I'm holding, right? Got the 10th one kneeling. Let me express my feelings. Guru has never been one to play a big shot. It's just the styles I got that keep my mic hot. And fuck turning my back to the street scene. It gives me energy. So I'ma keep fiends coming just to get what I'm selling. Maybe criminal or felon dropping gems on your melon. So keep abreast to the gangstar conquest. Underground roughnecks, pounds of respect. I've never been afraid to let loose my speech. My brothers know I kick the codes of the street. So he's just talking about he stays real to the street code and whatnot. This was a cool song, bro. Very dope song, you know what I mean? I felt like it was short, but it wasn't really that short. It was 3 minutes and 30 seconds long. But I think the lack of a hook or whatever made it feel short. But nonetheless, this was a cool one, bro. This was definitely a dope one. You know what I mean? Perfect duo, right? Like, I don't think, as far as like a rapper and a producer duo, one of the best, if not the best, you know what I mean? Rapper-producer duos with Guru and Premier. So I mess with this one heavy, bro. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this reaction video, be sure to leave a like. If you would like, leave a comment. If you would like, share the video. I appreciate all the support. With that being said, I'm going to see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.